Beauty with a Purpose is fundamental to what we do with Miss Wales. Ever since we got involved with the competition, we've been very interested in the way the competition empowers young women, not just from the confidence they get by being involved in the competition and walking the catwalk, but actually in the process, in the lead up to the event itself. We've worked for many years with a children's cancer charity, and all the girls are tasked with fundraising for that charity, and they grow as individuals during that process, because sometimes things like fundraising is something that they've never been involved with before. I think the variety is what makes it fun. We let them do whatever suits them. I know that sometimes the charity will put on special events like car washes or pub raids or collecting, packing bags in supermarkets. But I think some of the more inspired ideas come from the girls themselves. I've seen girls do litter picks around their hometowns. I've seen the girls dye their hair bright pink. Others have even auctioned off sheep from their dad's farm, all in the name of charity. And it's amazing the creativity that they come to the table with when it means raising funds for kids with cancer. I think that fundraising for many of the girls is something that they haven't actually been involved in before. Of course, they can come to us at the ages of 16 or 17 and they haven't had the life experience which has taken them out into a community, knocking on doors, asking people and standing up for themselves in this respect. So literally going through the fundraising process gives them new confidence, helps them create new contacts in their community, and actually gives them a platform for where they are seen for themselves, as opposed to perhaps just a sort of student or a schoolgirl that they will have been before. And so that very process increases their confidence. The benefit to Beauty with a Purpose is twofold. One, in the money it actually raises for kids with cancer, but two, in the way that we see girls transform from shy and retiring to confident, proactive young women. We are very much into the empowerment of women, particularly young women, and we think that the Miss Wales platform is an ideal place to do this. And we organised a motivational day where we brought in a life coach from London to talk to 100 of our Miss Wales contestants, and he spent the day just asking them about their dreams, their aspirations and their ambitions, and asked them to look into themselves in order to see how they would achieve those dreams, and to make the day a very special experience. We organised a lot of motivational activities. This included board breaking with their bare hands, bending iron rods with their necks, culminating with walking barefoot over hot coals, all in the name of self-belief. And I think what that day proved to them is that they could do these things that they never dreamt they could do. And so what was stopping them from going on and achieving more and perhaps, attempting things in life that they thought were beyond them before that day. Miss Wales is a great opportunity for young girls to grow in confidence, have fun, do great things for charity. It's all about beauty with a purpose, and at the same time you can enjoy the glamour of the catwalk. More and more girls are entering Miss Wales every year, and the process starts with a local heat, Miss Cardiff, Miss Wrexham, Miss Pembrokeshire, and from there the girls are chosen to go through to the Miss Wales final. There's no cost associated with entering Miss Wales. Anybody can enter, it needn't cost you a penny, and yet it's a great experience, it's a chapter in the book, and it's certainly a story to tell the grandkids.
The Miss Wales competition supports a charity called the Joshua Foundation. The Joshua Foundation started in Wales about 12 years ago and is named after a little boy called Joshua who died of cancer at the age of 7. His mother, Sarah Cornelius, runs the charity and provides life experiences for children and their families where the child has been diagnosed terminally with cancer. The Miss Wales competition over the years has raised in excess of £300,000 for the charity. The money goes towards excursions for the children, including a trip at Christmas time to Lapland to see the real Father Christmas, but can also be things such as a trip in a London bus or a trip to a cinema. It's all down to what the child wants to do and what their greatest wish is. The reason the Miss Wales competition works so well with the Joshua Foundation is that there is a great partnership that goes along with it. The Miss Wales contestants are invited to join the children at events at Halloween, for instance, and on the day that our Miss Wales contestants leave for China to take part in Miss World, some of the little girls will go along in the limousine to see her off at the airport. Our current Miss Wales, Courtney Hamilton, recently hosted a pamper party at a local salon. Some of the children from the Joshua Foundation came along and enjoyed having their hair done, their nails done, and some fantastic food as well. Even the mums were able to enjoy being looked after, because obviously they go through a really stressful time when their child has cancer, and the Joshua Foundation makes sure they're looked after as well. Courtney also recently took part in a special evening for the Hemraj Gayal Foundation. This involved both Courtney and Miss England, and a very glamorous evening where over £100,000 was raised towards providing education for children in remote parts of India.